What's up people, my name's Avnish Hegde, watching Fantasy Guide in CricTracker, and it's a big one. Today we're going to be talking about Game 9 of the Caribbean Premier League. We're talking about Barbados Tridents up against the Trinbago Knight Riders. So much to play for on this one, so let's head straight into the video. Right, when you chat first, and of course it's a no-brainer because all the games of the CPL, the first 23 at least, will be played at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Now this pitch is conducive to spin. In terms of chasing, well, it's not been a good one from that point of view because any captain who wins the toss first will definitely like to bat first. Moving on to the teams then, and we'll start with the keeper. In terms of the keeper, we're picking Johnson Charles today. He might not be a household name in terms of world cricket, but in terms of the CPL, he has a strike rate and averages to match alright. But moving on to the batsmen next, and here's where it gets really tricky. Talking about Colin Munro, who's had so much of success in the CPL already. Darren Bravo, remember him? Mostly known for his test credentials, but he has, of course, packed a punch in the CPL before, making him in the top 5 of the biggest 6 hitters in the league. What about the rest of the batsmen over there? We're going to be talking about Lendl Simmons. Now, of course, he's played a straight in the IPL as well, so most people will know him. Get him in because he's, of course, an expensive buy, but he will deliver runs and sixes too. Moving on to our all-rounders next, and we've gone with 4 names, some of the biggest names in world cricket. We'll start with Sunil Narayan because he, of course, will be captaining this side, not because of his hard-hitting opening ability, but also the ability to take wickets. He hasn't been bamboozling batsmen like he used to, say, 3 or 4 years ago, but he still has it in him to pick up a wicket whenever he needs. Moving on to the other all-rounders, I'm talking about West Indian captain Jason Holder. Remember, he was successful with the Barbados Tridents last time around, captaining them to their first title. Can he do so in this game, prove his worth against TKR? You perhaps have guessed right, so we're getting him there as well. Another West Indian stalwart in terms of all-rounding ability is Dwayne Bravo. Yes, we're going to not leave him out for this one, purely because he has that knack of taking a fantastic catch or maybe a couple of wickets when the breakthrough is needed. We've got Kyle Mayer, someone who's inexperienced but he can pack a punch. He's a left-handed opener and you can count him in this game because 8 credits is something that you'd like to also see in your team. Now, in terms of the bowlers then, we've gone spin heavy. We've of course chosen Rashid Khan, who's also going to be wise captaining us. That means he will definitely give you 1.5 X points extra. But what about the other bowlers? Well, we're talking about Hayden Walsh Jr. Now this man is a leg spinner, he's a gun fielder as well, and he plays it straight with the Barbados Tridents, so get him in there because he has been performing pretty well in CPL 2020. And last but certainly not least, we're going with a little bit of pace and a cheap buy in terms of credits. We're talking about Jason Searles. So having said all of this, let's quickly take a look at our final playing 11. Now, in terms of the final playing 11, it's been a match to watch out indeed for this because there are equal amount of TKR players, equal amount of BT players as well. But the bottom line is whoever chases has a better chance of this one. In terms of the rain and the weather forecast as well, you never know because apparently 37 to 40% chance of rain. So fingers crossed we get a whole game through. More importantly, win big, be happy. This is me, Avnish Hegde, signing off for CricTracker and its Fantasy Guide.